This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Oh, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quinnen Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Play action fake, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Wow, opening drive, and they are now backed up 3rd and very long. Looking to pass, it's Brooks. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. Much of the focus on this running back who's had such a spectacular year that he has announced himself as a major contender to win the Heisman Trophy. It's tough for a running back to do that, Kirk, but how can you ignore him?
Yeah, you can't ignore him. I give really a lot of credit to the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Every single week, defenses lock in on him, and yet they find unique ways to continue to get him the football, whether it's running, catching the ball out of the backfield. Every single week, he seems to be a major factor in how they attack defenses.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's a toss to the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Dropping back, it's Crispin, bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they had a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. He'll hand it off. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back. It's Brooks. Pressure is coming.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there, put the 2 hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Heads-up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this is going to be a safety.
Well, that's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. And they'll use the ground game here. Gets the first and still running. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
QB decides to keep it here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, the quarterback to me looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
To throw, it's Crispin. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
This time, a completion. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so the lead is 9. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Ball handed to the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
To throw, it's Brooks. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Checks this down to the running back.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And the last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
First down and more. He's still running. He's found some room at the 45. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Back to throw. It's Crispin. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, tied. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. It's a run. Running back's got it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Brooks. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Choosing to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. With the catch, it's locked. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle, it's locked. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the 1st down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The shotgun running play call. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Brooks. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He'll field it close to the 50. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He'll stroll into the end zone. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times when we talk about vision, usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Texas. Bringing it out. It's McGowan. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He hands it off from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Dropping back, it's Brooks. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the fifth time today. Ball fielded at the 45. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Punt quickly.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Crispin, who makes the grab. Touchdown, Alabama. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead, and in my opinion, putting this game away.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The short hands. It's Washington. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Washington. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. Longhorns will have to kick it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw. It's Crispin. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Looking downfield, it's Crispin. He's going to pull it down and run. Across the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So after the incompletion, it's second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
The shotgun handoff here. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
To the air, it's Crispin. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal.
Let's go.
Trying to run it. It's Walters. He can't stop him. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Alabama 37, Texas 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Quick throw to the left. Gets some space around the 30. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback keeps it here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Longhorns will line up on first and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They look to throw it here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch made on the out route. Great move there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First and goal, handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers.
Great looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's third and goal.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Touchdown, tied. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. That play makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. It's a foot race. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Excellent field position here for the offense. Handoff to the back. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Caught in the flat by the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Now the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I guess the bad news here is this game is more than likely over, seeing that the offense is yet to score. But the good news, you never know. Maybe a comeback from this kind of deficit with the time remaining, it would be historic. So maybe you should stick around if you want a shot at witnessing history.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Alabama offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
Okay, ready? 29
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the fourth quarter.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Longhorns will line up to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And this defense reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
On the ready.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. And it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board. Maybe not able to come back in this game. But, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Loses 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback still with the football. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the 1st down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Scanning the field. It's Lawrence. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks off the defender. Jukes the defender. Gets brought down after a solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Longhorns are going to cash in here in the red zone.
Here we go. Dog.
Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Snags a good throw. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving.
They're going to run it. As the first down is still going. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
An important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.